Hello, I'm Madeline from Slings, and this is how to carry your baby in a seated sideways position like this using a ring sling. So to do this, I'm going to start by popping my baby down for a second and getting my ring sling on. Although if I was holding my baby and they didn't want to be put down, I can just pop this on while still holding them. It's just a little bit trickier, but it's definitely doable. Just loosen it up a little bit to give yourself a bit more space. So I'm going to pop this on. I'm going to carry my baby on this side. So I'm going to start by holding the ring with the tails flopping down on the side of my body that I'm going to carry my baby on. And then I'm going to put my arm through and then my head through. And that brings the rings to the opposite side and the pouch to the side where I want my baby on. Then I'm going to take a moment to spread this on my shoulder so it's comfortable. If I know I like it folded or whatever, I can do that now. Or I can just leave it nicely spread, rings up nice and high, and then pull anything loose from behind and bring it to the front. And then I'm going to see how much space I've got in my pocket. I kind of want enough space to carry my elbow comfortably, and I want a little bit more space at the top just to make it easier to pull over baby, and a little bit less space at the bottom just to give myself a bit less work to do. And then when I'm all happy, I'm ready to grab my baby. So I can now grab my baby and pop them on my shoulder, and I'm going to start by getting them comfortable in this seated sideways position. So this is fabulous if your baby has issues with colic and reflux and a lot of issues with tummy pressure, or have had surgery or something and needs to not have pressure on the tummy but wants to be held, or just if you find you hold your baby in this position a lot and they love looking at you and chatting and they like this position. I had a client recently, his baby really enjoyed just falling asleep in a position like this. So you can totally do this with your ring sling. How we're going to do this is we are going to bring baby's legs through and then start spreading this fabric over baby's back, and then I'm going to actually pull all this up and under them, so it goes up and under their bum. So I'm making like a pouch. So you can see that bottom part of the wrap is now actually here, right here, all the way up and under them in like a pouch. And I'm bringing that material so it sits right in the back of both knees with the legs together. And I'm keeping baby in quite an upright position. So the idea behind this position is it is quite an upright position rather than laid back. And the material doesn't come higher than the back of the neck, so it's not putting any pressure in the head or making a curly banana shaped baby. We're keeping quite upright and sat. So seated sideways. And now I'm going to bring anything that's loose towards the rings and start pulling it through. And you'll notice I'm pulling it back from the direction in which it came, so back along here. And then I'm going to go work down through my different colours, really shaping this to what baby needs. And then there you go. And I can, if it doesn't feel quite tight enough anywhere, I can bring anything loose and bring it around. Great. And now I can support the head with my arm, but if I want to be arms free, hands free, which I usually do, I can take a muslin, or in my case a tea towel, and I can put it in a little channel back here, and I can really sort of use it to stuff here to give a bit more support behind the back of baby's head and keep them nice and upright without, what we're looking for is that we've got a nice amount of space chin to chest, that baby's head isn't being forced onto their chest. So adjust this so that we've got like a nice good bit of space but head is supported. Or as I said, you can use your arm. If baby has slipped down and isn't quite upright, we can reposition, there we go, and make any adjustments you need to. So in my case, I just need to tighten there. And we're looking for, keeping baby really nice and upright and nice and tight so you can be hands-free. I can also use the tail instead of a muslin and roll this in the top. Depends if that feels like that's restricting around here. Sometimes that will make too much volume here, and baby might not like it because they might not be able to see as well. As this is a really nice chatty position where they can see, and you can adjust their arms. And I hope this helps. If you have any questions about this position at all, please get in touch. I do offer online consults, so if you're trying to get this right, or think this is a position that would be helpful for you, or want to explore something similar, please get in touch. I'd be really happy to help. All the best. Bye.